Right. So wait till I'm down
Yeah.
there to make it your real thing, but you can yap away now.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt before I did yoga, I would never have been caught dead participating in something like this. Anyhow, so I guess basically when I was when I was about 4 or 5, I remember playing hide and seek and hiding in the bushes. You know, running, go hide in the bushes, and waiting for my breath to disappear to become so quiet that that I would be invisible. And I can remember going to first grade, and all the other kids wanted to talk. I didn't want to talk. I didn't, you know, I was fine. And and I guess I can remember being maybe 24 and remembering um, remembering a time when I get to the end of the day and I have to wait for these people to go by. I can hear them approach. Anyhow, anyhow. When I was about 24, 25, I'd get to the end of the day and I'd have a fight with myself about how many beers I was going to drink. And that was every night. Got to that point. And I really wished I could go back to a time when my brain wasn't that thirsty for whatever, I don't know. But um, came to the point where I had to stop drinking, and when I stopped drinking, all that stuff that made me want to drink was just right in my face. It was just this strong wind of anxiety, and I had never experienced it undiluted before. And, I was young and I was strong, and I let it just, I figured, well, if this is what I have to deal with forever, I'll deal with it. Because I was strong, I was tough. And after a while, it abated, it was less, but it was still always there. And I wished when I was drinking, I wished I could find the calm that I had when I was younger, that didn't require alcohol or whatever. But anyhow, I didn't know what that was. And eventually I started to do yoga. And yoga was exercise, and then I'd always exercise to feel even, to feel calm. And I guess it was at a workshop, and the guru said to the class, well, can somebody define yoga? And so she asked this guy Jimmy, with this thick Long Island accent, what's yoga? And he said, in his Long Island accent, he said, yoga is practice toward quietness, toward quieting the mind. And I was pretty much like, well, let's get done with this part where we read these books and stuff. Let's go and do some exercise. And then I'll, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I knew how to do. But they kept offering meditation and asking us to meditate. And I can remember going through a training, and the teacher said to meditate every morning for 2 minutes. And that seemed an unreasonable thing to ask. I mean, not on the face of it, but, inside, like, oh yeah, right, I'm going to meditate for 2 minutes. Like, what's that going to do anyhow? And why would I spend my time meditating for 2 minutes? But eventually I started to meditate a little bit, most days, and I would find that little piece of quietness, up in my forehead, behind my eyes, on the cusp of my on the cusp of my breath. And eventually I started to nurture that and hold that as precious and valuable. And I realized that practice toward quietness of mind that I had experienced as a small child playing hide and seek and hiding, that was what I had been looking for all those years. And that it was a refuge from the world. And I could go there and get recharged or whatever. Anyhow, that's why I do yoga. Because I'm practicing toward quietness of mind. And that's all. Somebody else is